One of the most common health claims about certain foods is that they can boost your immune system. But there's just one problem. It's all a lie. And let me explain why. When we talk about the immune system, what we actually mean is a coordinated response of many different cells within the body. They all work together to generate a response that protects us from microorganisms, removes toxins, and even destroys tumour cells. The next fundamental concept is that there are two different systems at play within the immune system, and that is the innate and adaptive responses. The innate response is more primitive. I want you to think of it as a rapid early warning system for immunity against lots of different things. It actually evolved to protect single and multicellular organisms from danger, whereas the adaptive immune system develops more slowly but delivers a precise and more specific response that the body can also remember. And these two systems work together. So, for example, if you breathe in a virus like the flu or COVID, that virus floats in through the mouth or nose and lands somewhere like the back of your throat, or maybe even travels to the lungs. Then, specialized cells spot these naughty viruses and eat them up. Then they float around to the body to the lymph nodes, where they present these viruses to the cells of the adaptive immune system. Imagine this a bit like a photo or a mugshot of a thief, and then showing this to the police. Now our white blood cells know exactly what the viruses look like, and if any of them are spotted, they'll be destroyed. But the important bit is that they'll destroy these foreign viruses specifically, and not any of our own cells. This is the targeted response that we want. The other good thing is that our immune cells are now trained to recognize this virus if it comes around again in future. And it does this by making memory cells, which can mount a response faster than next time. Now, obviously that's a bit of a simplification of the process, but hopefully you get the picture. So where do these immune boosting foods come in? Well, theoretically, if a particular food or molecule, like vitamin C for example, could somehow increase the production of certain types of immune cell, that could potentially speed up the immune response. But there are lots of flaws in this logic. Firstly, if there are loads more immune cells, it will help a little, but not a huge amount. So it might mean that instead of your cold lasting 8 days, it will last 7 days. Maybe. But in truth, there isn't actually any consistent evidence that actually proves this when this has been researched. What we really want is the immune system to recognize infections quickly. And we want it to look at a virus and immediately identify that this is a danger, and then generate a bunch of cells that are specifically targeted against that one specific virus. So what we really need to do is train the adaptive immune system, because that is the part of the immune system that can remember and produce a targeted pinpoint response in eliminating the virus. Another flaw in this concept of boosting your immune system is that some people think that you can have this constant state of high circulating immune cells which will just fight off any infection. But the body actually keeps the immune cells within a very tight range for a very good reason. You see, there are hundreds of diseases that can actually be caused by an overactive immune system, and we call these autoimmune diseases. And you've probably heard of a lot of them already, things like diabetes, thyroid disorders. So we kind of don't want our immune system to get too strong in a sense. But I do have some good news, because all of those so-called immune boosters, those vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, probiotics, they simply can't boost your immune system. That's not how the immune system works. Honestly, if you see a vitamin or a food or even an activity like sleep claiming to boost your immune system, you should take that as a massive red flag. None of these things are incorporated in any medical guidelines. And one question you might still have is why so many food or natural herbal products continue to claim that they can boost the immune system. How do they get away with this? Well, the thing is, the marketing of supplements is not subject to the same level of research required to market medication, as long as the claim is not addressing a specific disease. So for example, the European Food Standard Authority has approved the claims that vitamin C contributes to the maintenance of the normal function of the immune system. But when you think about it, that statement is pretty meaningless. It basically says that vitamin C allows the immune system to just keep working normally. As in, whether you take it or not, the immune system will keep doing its thing. But there is one thing that actually does boost your immune system, and it does so by showing your immune cells what viruses look like, thereby training the adaptive immune response, which is what we want, to work faster. So what are these magical immune boosters that really do work? That's right, vaccinations. And unfortunately, there has been a lot of misinformation about how they work. But let me make it clear to anyone who is unsure or confused. Vaccinations are safe and effective. So if there's one thing you want to do to boost your immune system, instead of taking a bunch of useless vitamins, get vaccinated. And if you're worried why you keep getting infections during the winter months, just know that it's nothing wrong or deficient with your immune system. It's just because you're encountering new viruses or new variants of viruses that your body doesn't fully recognize, and therefore it takes a bit longer to get your immune system going. I really hope you found this video useful, and if so, feel free to share with others. And if you like this kind of thing, make sure you do like and subscribe to this channel. You may want to check out this video on how AI may replace doctors in future. Or you might be interested in this video, which tells you about what really is a fever. And I will catch you next time. See ya!